Hi, welcome to another episode of Double Doc Talk with myself, Dr. Clayton Roach.
And I'm Dr. Boudreau. Today we will be talking about the sciatic nerve.
The almighty sciatic nerve. So here we got a nice little diagram of the lower back. So one little thing about the sciatic nerve, what's so special about the sciatic nerve?
The sciatic nerve has multiple origins. It has a lot of nerves that originate from the lower back here, as well as some nerves that originate from your tailbone or your sacrum.
Making it the biggest nerve in the entire body, right? So
whole
the sciatic
body.
nerve is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So here we have the lower back. So the lower back has 5 lumbar vertebrae. We're going to take you through a journey of where that sciatic nerve goes and where it's from, what it's formed. We have the L4 nerve root, the L5 nerve root, and then we have this structure here that you may not know, but it's called the sacrum, which a little tidbit about the sacrum is 5 different segments that eventually fuse into one big bone. So there's 5 segments there, and the sciatic nerve, some of the roots come up from the three first segments in the sacral area. So L4, L5, S1, S2, S3.
Exactly. And they will make their way down the back of the leg, through the glutes, through the hamstring, down through your calf, and all the way into the sole of your foot to provide you with strength and sensory to those areas.
Yeah, so very, very specific course of the sciatic nerve, and many of you have probably heard about the sciatic nerve, and pain can be almost anywhere in the leg, and that's the reason, because of that nerve and where it courses down. So back of the glute, back of the hamstring, the back of the thigh, and then it splits, and then it supplies the side of the leg, the back part where the calf is, and underneath that foot. So what are the signs and symptoms that you can have in terms of the weakness? Where do you see it?
Yeah, so you'll definitely have weakness if you try to stand on your tippy toes, if the sciatic nerve is involved. And you'll also have weakness if you try to walk on your heels. And so what's common among those who are impacted by sciatic nerve pain is a foot drop. They'll notice that they can't lift their foot off the ground, that their toes cannot rise, which may lead to balance problems and eventually falls.
Right, so very, very concerning at that point. And sometimes we like to mention that those signs and symptoms may not be there. The only thing you might have is that pain down that leg and not necessarily lower back.
Exactly. So one thing that we notice all the time is people will come in saying, I've got this pain down the back of my leg. But as you can see here, the sciatic nerve has its origins in the lower back. And so it's very prudent to have your back assessed to see if the dysfunction is originating from the nerve root, or like we mentioned before, if you're getting entrapments in through your glute, hamstring, down into the calf, or maybe even into the sole of the foot.
So quick review, the sciatic nerve made up of the L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, making it what?
The largest nerve in the lower back.
In the lower back and in the entire body.
Absolutely.
Right? So definitely important. And in terms of where it courses, the glute, the hamstring, the calf, the side of the leg, and underneath the foot, potentially causing your inability to walk on your heel or toes.
Yeah.
Interesting nerve.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you or any family member are experiencing any sort of symptoms such as this, feel free to reach out. Follow us on YouTube, or you can subscribe to us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter to find more great content when it comes to your back.
I'm Dr. Clayton Roach.
And I'm Dr. Boudreau. Have a wonderful day.